Welcome to ST786 channel. In this video we will see how to string red arali flower garland and also to which all god or goddesses this flower or garland can be offered and to whom this should not be offered, and a small note on why this red arali flower plant should not be grown in our house. Arali flower is of three types. As you all know, the red arali flower, the white variety and the pink variety. Out of this, the pink and the red are commonly used for offering god or goddesses. Before offering this garland, that is a red arali flower garland, to the god or the goddesses, which I'll be discussing later, hence watch this video fully. Now we'll see how to string the red arali flower garland. The materials which are required is red arali flowers, thread and scissors. So here I've taken the thread. I've used the ordinary thread which is used for tying the flowers. Leave around 5 centimeter distance before you start tying the flowers. You need to place 2 flowers on the top and 2 at the bottom. That is totally you need to place 4 flowers. Rotate the thread, form a loop and tighten it. You can put at least 2 or 3 knots so that it remains tight. Now, as shown in this video, we are placing 2 flowers on the top and 2 at the bottom. Rotate the thread, form a loop between the middle finger and index finger and lift the flower into the loop and tighten it. So this method is similar to stringing any flower. The same procedure is followed for other flowers too. There should not be any gap between the two ties. The flowers needs to be tied tightly without leaving any gap in between so that it looks beautiful at the end. The length of the garland can be adjusted or can be made depending upon your requirement. You can also use a red thread if you have instead of the white one, which will look more beautiful and you don't have the appearance of having tied the flowers. But here I'm using the white thread, but if possible or if you have the red thread, you can use them for making this garland. Now I have placed the flowers over the thread, rotate the thread, form a loop, lift the flower into the loop and tighten it. While tying this garland, do not use the buds or the flower which has been dried or spoiled. So discard such flowers and use the fresh ones for making the garland. Now I've tied a sample of this garland, placed it on the table for display. Now you can see that this arali flower garland has been tied to a considerable number. Repeat the same procedure for the other flowers. As you can see in this video, I had placed 2 flowers on the top and now I am placing 2 at the bottom. That is 2 of the flowers should face downwards. Rotate the thread, form a loop between the middle finger and index finger, lift the flower into the loop and tighten it. So this is a method followed for tying the other flowers too. So similar procedure is followed for the other flowers too. The red color looks very attractive and henceforth the garland too. You can adjust the length of the garland depending upon your need as already mentioned. Now we have come almost to the end of this garland. For the beginners, this method of stringing the flower has been shown at a nearer distance. As you can see here, I've placed two flowers on the top, two at the bottom. Hold it over your left hand. Now take the thread on the right hand, rotate it and form a loop between the index finger and middle finger. Insert the flower into the loop and tighten it. If you feel that it is loose, you can put 2 or 3 knots. The same procedure is followed for the other flowers too. Now we have come almost to the end of this garland. So as you can see here, we have stringed all the red early flowers. Leave some thread, that is say around 5 centimeter, and cut the end of the thread with the scissors. So we are leaving this thread so that these two end of the thread can be knotted to form a garland. Now you can see that the beautiful red arali flower garland is kept for display and it is ready to be offered to your favorite god or goddesses. Now the most important thing which you should know before offering this to the god or the goddesses is that it has to be offered only on certain days and to certain gods. Now let's see to which all god this red arali flower or garland can be offered. On every Tuesdays it can be offered to Lord Muruga or Sakti or Parvati or Veerabhadra, who is a furious avatar of Lord Shiva, and get their blessings. On Tuesdays during the Ragukalam time, if this red arali flower is offered to Lord Bhairava and worshipped, it improves brotherhood relationship. If the red arali flower garland is offered to Varagi Amman on Panchami and Ashtami days, it brings prosperity. But the most important thing to be noted is that this flower or garland can be offered to Goddess Kali or Kalikambigai on all days. But it is auspicious to offer it on the no moon day or the Paurnami or the new moon day or on Mondays to Goddess Kali. Except on Wednesday, Thursdays, it can be offered to Goddess Durga during Ragukalam time. But it has to be offered after the lemon is being sacrificed to Goddess Durga. Now having seen to which all god or goddesses this red arali flower can be offered, we'll see which all god or goddesses it should not be offered. The red arali flower or the garland should not be offered to Lord Vishnu, Goddess Mahalakshmi, Lord Ganesha, Goddess Saraswati, Lord Nandi, and Lord Shiva. This is because this flower is otherwise called as Ukra Malar, which means Ukra means something which induces anger and Malar means the flower. So this flower, since it induces anger, it should not be offered to all this god or goddesses. Now a small note about why this red arali flower plant should not be grown in the house. Usually this red arali flower plant is not grown in the house. It is usually seen in the orchards It is said that the whole plant is said to be poisonous. So if this air from this flower falls on us frequently, we may lose our will. The flower has also the tendency to break the relationship in the family. If it is grown in the house, it is also said to weaken the chakras in our body. It is also believed that we need a high cosmic energy to touch this red arali flower or the plant. And hence, it is also advised to wear the red cloth or the copper bracelet which has a high cosmic energy and to handle these plant or flowers. But as far as possible, it is better not to grow this plant and to not use this at your home. But it can be offered to Kamakshi Amman lamp only on the Ragukalam time, not during other times. During other times, it has to be avoided. The red arali flower is usually offered as a parigaram flower. So before offering this red arali flower, you need to know the reason and the god or the goddesses for whom it can be offered and should not be offered. The red arali flower or should not be used on auspicious function or occasions at home like marriages, childbirth or any other family functions. Even if it is offered, it has to be combined with other jasmine flower on certain auspicious days. In this video we have shown you how to make or how to string the red arali flower garland and to which all god or goddesses this garland of flower needs to be offered and to whom it should not be offered, and a small note on why this plant should not be grown in our home. So knowing this facts, the red arali flower or the red arali flower garland can be offered to Lord Muruga, Goddess Durga, Goddess Parvati, Goddess Kali and Lord Bhairavar on certain auspicious days and get their full blessings. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe, give a like, share or press the bell icon. Thank you.